Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Hey, Taylor. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay. We'll get started with the weekend reading, and then we'll jump into reading requests. Need my pen. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Taylor. Is it Kalila? Yeah, I'll write you down. I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if not. I've got you on the list. Hi, Amanda. Thanks for joining. Oh, good. I did say it right. All right. Okay, we're going to get started with the weekend reading, and then we'll jump into the reading requests. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. So this seems to be still in line with yesterday's reading. We're all being asked to start our new beginning now, working with the divine source energy and that divine masculine energy. Okay, we have that support within the divine masculine to get started on something new. And typically this is a spiritual path or journey. So it's like taking it to a deeper level. So this is all about really doing the work, really diving deep, and really getting to the root of what is holding you back spiritually. Okay, so that's like and you have to dig deep to find these, but what are the low vibrational energies you're holding on to, any kind of negativity you're holding on to, like what within you needs to be dug up and have it, and you've got to dig these things up and out of you and really shine the light on them and look at them so that you can start to heal that stuff and clear it out. So we're all being asked to start doing this work, this deep, deep healing work. And we are being very much supported and guided spiritually through source, through that divine energy, through our spirit guides. There's so much support right now for you to say, okay, I'm ready to sit down. I'm going to do this work. I'm going to raise my vibration. I'm ready to overcome, all the stuff that's been holding me back and keeping me stuck. Okay, so there's a lot of support available to make that happen and to really start clearing out all that negative. So then you have space for all the good to come into your life. Okay, because spirit and source really want the highest and best for us and want us to be supported and successful and really bring in things that will help us find and experience joy in our journey here on earth. Okay, but when you've got these lower energies, these negative energies, and these crossed energies within you, it makes it harder to receive that good. So that's why we're all being asked to dig deep and start healing so that we can start opening up and receive what is meant for us. Okay, so this is where it is meant for us. It is ours. So what is yours will come to you, but it comes easier when you are clear and you have the space for it available because it's not being clogged up by the negative. You've got the open, receptive energy, and you're a vibrational match to what it is that wants to come through and come to you. Okay, so it's all about your energy. All of it is about energy. So you've got to pay attention to what is your energy doing? Where are you currently at? Where do you want to be? And really start paying attention, to what your intuition is saying, to what your physical body is saying, and to what the divine is saying. Because everything, there's signs, there's messages being given internally and externally all the time that are trying to help us up level, trying to help us get to where we need to be. Okay. And when you start communicating and working with this divine masculine energy, it will help. You'll have that communication and that guidance to get through the healing and to be able to take the action steps that need to be taken to bring in and manifest these things that are meant for you, to allow them to come in. So it's all about working with the divine, and the divine will help if you pay attention and you listen. The divine will put you at the right place at the right time. Okay, so it's all about being very aware of your energy, where you're currently at, what needs to be healed so that you can rise above and then start finding and getting aligned with the synchronicities. Okay, so hopefully everybody can start to zoom in and focus on the healing that needs to happen this weekend and give yourself the opportunity. Create a little space, okay, within your life, no matter how busy or hectic it is. Try to create just a little bit of space to focus on you, to focus on healing, to focus on your energy, and to start digging deep. And don't forget, call on that divine source energy to help, okay, because the support will be given if you ask for it. We just simply have to ask. Okay? Is it Sabita? Hopefully I'm saying that right. Woo. Sorry, you guys. My dogs are being little crazy cakes. Probably a delivery guy. All right. So hopefully that's helpful to everybody. And hopefully you can find the time to focus on your healing. Make yourself a priority. Make your healing a priority. It's all about shifting that energy and healing and changing your perception of what you see and what you believe. And, really it takes dedication and it takes time and focus and commitment. It's not a one-time thing. You don't just heal things one time. It's ongoing, like your mindset. You can't just say, well, I'm going to be positive today. I'm really going to work on this today. But then tomorrow you go right back to how you've always been. You can't do that. You have to be dedicated and maintain and work on it every day. All right. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Yeah, Sabita. I really hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. I will write you down. All right. So let's see. I'll just start at the top and work my way down, and I will try to get all the way through Sabita, okay? And then we'll just see how it goes after that. All right, so first up we have Pamela. Here we go. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sabita. All right, Pamela. Okay. So the first message here is one of hope and action. Okay, so we've got hope is here. So even though things might seem a little sideways or off or tight right now, hold on to hope. Okay, don't give up hope. And you've got to know that you're guided and protected. Okay, but it's also time to take action. Got to start taking action. Okay, and you know what needs to be done, and you know that the changes that need to take place, okay, the things within that need to be alchemized. So it's just a matter of taking action on applying the wisdom to create the changes. Okay, there's also a call here to get the mindset straight. That mental discipline needs to come into play, and let go of fear. So there's some fear that's hovering around, and you've got to release any kind of fear. And it's all in your mind. So the fear it's in your mind, and that's where you're being asked to use your wisdom, make the changes, and get that mindset right so you can eliminate the fear. Okay, because the passion, the inspiration, the motivation, it's here, but you're allowing the fear of somebody meddling to get in the way. So that's what's blocking right now. And it's all in your mind. So it doesn't feel, this actually feels like self-meddling more, this card can go either way. It's really just about what's going on, what are the cards around it. So this can be other people meddling, and it can be yourself meddling, like getting in your own way. So just pay attention to where's your energy going. Okay, if there is somebody draining your energy, pay attention to that. But it really feels like, to me, the self-meddling is coming in from the mind being in a place of fear. And that's the thing that's holding it back. But you can't overcome it because the inspiration, the passion, motivation is on top. So the potential here, the hope here is, that the actions can be taken, the changes can be made, the mental discipline can be kicked in so that you can get back to where you're supposed to be and start doing the work and mastering the work. okay, and start the journey. Start the journey. But I mean, I don't see anything bad. Like, there's nothing bad. I don't see anything bad. It's just the work to be done. So there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to worry about. It's all in the mind, because this is the center of it all. Yeah, okay. So, well, I mean, when you're sick, obviously you got to rest and give yourself that time and space and permission to just rest and recuperate. But then get back on it. Get back on it. All right. Okie dokie. Up next, we have Taylor. So this is about taking off any and all. Okay, so what I'm getting is take off any and all masks and start to see the truth. So sometimes, like, we wear these different masks. People wear, really, I call it a mask. That's just the terminology that's used in the cards. But it's referring to, like, have you ever noticed, you could do this yourself, or you can see it with other people, that people kind of change based on who they're around. And part of it is like how certain people's energies interact, causes that to come out. And then part of it is also feeling like there's different standards with different people that you feel like you have to live up to. And so that's when you start to, like, get fragmented, because you're this way with this person, you're this way with this person, you're this way with this person, you're this way with this person. And so the goal is to just live authentically as yourself and who you are, no matter who you're around or whatever, no matter what energies you're around. That's kind of the goal, as far as if you're doing spiritual work and you're wanting to be authentic with, I still don't think I'm saying that right. Authentic. Thank you. And live authentically and, live your life accordingly, etc. Hey, Tara. All right, you guys, let's see. We've got Taylor. All right, Taylor, here we go. All right, Taylor. Oh, I feel like we're on the other side of the last reading. All right, so you're starting a journey, and love is here. So I'm not sure if you've got a love person that's showing up that you're, starting a new path with, or if it's really like just starting out on a new path and a new journey, really doing what you love to do. It feels more like that to me than a love interest. It feels more like you're finally having the opportunity open up to you to be able to walk the path and do what it is that you love to do, and really dive into that. So that's what it feels like to me, Taylor, like really, really promising. And so as you're starting out on this new journey of, what you're really passionate about, what you really love, you're being asked to get some more information and research, okay? Research what this is, try to gather as much information as you can, because what's going to happen, the more information you gather, okay? And please keep in mind, this is not a compare despair, okay? So when you're gathering information and ideas and whatnot, even if you're referencing other people who have gone before you and have already done what you're working on doing, that's okay. It doesn't matter, because you're you and you have your own special gifts that you get to bring to the table. But you just want to make sure when you're gathering information, and if you're, referencing people who have gone before you and are already successful, you just want to be very aware that you don't go into the space of compare despair. Okay? Because your path is your path. All right? It doesn't matter who's gone before you on the same path. Okay? It's still yours. So you just want to make sure you're not going into that compare despair place where you're like, oh, this has already been done, I shouldn't do it. Or, they're so much better than me, I'll never be that good. And then like you start beating yourself up, right? And bringing yourself down. So make sure you're not doing that to yourself, okay? And if you feel yourself starting to slip into that place, disengage, turn those feelings and that energy off, step away, get grounded, and then get back to doing your research, okay? So just be very aware. But there's more information to gather, because what's going to happen is you're going to get a lot more perspective. And just by gathering the information and getting some more ideas and information, it's going to kick up your own creativity into high gear. So you're going to see like, oh, well, this is something, but I feel like I can make this even better. Like I can improve on this, right? So that's where the creativity starts to kick into high gear after you do the research and study. And then from there, it's just a matter of staying open to receive your good and taking things like stepping through that gate into the next level, but being willing to do so, being willing to keep going, move forward, and step into that fullness. Okay. Now, you've got to dig deep, okay, because you've got to shift some perceptions. Because right now it's like you're not open enough to receive. And as you keep moving forward and you open to receive and you accept your path and you fully embrace and step into your path, shifts are going to start happening. Changes are going to start happening. Okay, but they're good. They're good. You'll start seeing things differently, viewing things differently, seeing the possibilities, and really digging deep within yourself to start healing and shifting things. Okay, now the other message here is to know that as you're going through this journey and you're learning and you're growing and you're studying and you're receiving and you're up leveling and you're shifting and you're healing, you're shining light on the path. So even though you might feel like you're not 100% sure where, what your path is or what the end result of the path is, as long as you stay on the path and you keep taking action and you keep going and you keep doing, the path will be illuminated for you. Okay, things will be revealed as they need to be. All right, the stepping stones will be placed in front of you, and you have to have the faith that they will be there, because they will be. Okay, you'll be shown. So even though you might not see all the way down at the end of the road what you're heading towards, having that faith and just keeping one foot in front of the other, keep moving forward, the path will be made clear. Okay, you'll know. So even if you're not sure yet or right now, it will come. Okay. Is it Roshan? Roshani? Mm-hmm. Hello. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I apologize if I'm not. And the other thing, Taylor, is make sure that you're paying attention, okay, as you go down the path. All right. Because you might encounter people that will try to glamour you. And they'll try to appear as something that they're not. So just keep your eyes open and stay aware. Okay, stay awake. Keep your eyes open, because you're going to encounter people along the way that are, well, they're just false. They're pretending to be who they're not. Okay, so just be aware and avoid those people. Okay, because these are going to be the type of people that are like, oh yeah, I've been there, I've done that, it didn't work. It could be those type of people that you need to stay away from, but it can also be people who are already on your journey, already doing the same things that you're doing. And it might be like they appear to be very helpful at first, but what they're doing is they're secretly planting seeds of self-sabotage in your head. Okay, so just watch out for these people as you move along your path. All right, and this is where you've really got to stay in touch and in tune with your intuition, because your intuition is going to show you the truth of those people. Like, you'll know something will feel off. You'll just feel like you can't really fully trust them. okay, or that you're not really sure what their motives are in attempting to help you or trying to help you, okay? So just keep your eyes open, all right? And trust your intuition, because it will guide you. It will lead you. Okay? All right, Taylor, I hope that was helpful. Okay. All right. So I know, Taylor, when I've read your cards before, it's like you're moving up towards this journey, and now it's like you're finally getting to start this journey, is what it feels like to me. But it's good. It's good. It's just you're going to be going through some big shifts and changes as you go along, but they're good. Okay, you're going to be enlightened by the process itself. All right. Okay. Kalila, you are up next. All right. All right, Kalila, here we go. Is it Sweet Chiku? Hello, and thanks for joining. All right. All right, Kalila. You've got some stuff going on for sure. There's some sadness, a little bit of depression that needs to be healed. Okay. So the divine masculine energy is here. Okay. So the source energy is with you, and source energy is trying to help you and guide you. Okay. They're shining the lights for you so that you can find your way to creating more balance. Okay. And this divine masculine energy is also, this God energy is also trying to put information in your path that will help you. Okay. That's going to get you more information. It's almost like you need to study. Okay. Because you have a real gift. Okay. You've got very, very strong intuition, and you've got gifts that I feel like you're not really sure how to use them. You don't fully understand them. But you've got some spiritual gifts. You've got extremely strong intuition. You're very connected. So it's like source is going to be, the source divine energy is going to be putting information in your path that will help you further understand how to work with your intuition and your spiritual gifts. Okay, so start paying attention to the things that you come across, because source is trying to put this information in your path. Okay, so it could be, a post on social media. It could be a book that you're drawn to, that you hear about or see, but it's some kind of information that will help you further understand what's going on. Okay, and how to balance everything, because there's a need for a lot of balance, okay? But Source, if you'll start working with this God energy, okay, he will help you get balanced and show you how to go about getting balanced and how to better work with your spiritual gift, because there's healing that needs to be done, okay? And you can use your own gifts and your own intuition to help you on your healing, okay? But there's some sadness and depression, and it's got to get healed. And if you'll trust and start listening to and working with your intuition, it will guide you. It will show you how to get back into your flow, okay? Where you don't have to stay feeling like in this stuck, sad place, okay? Because you've got a real gift here, and it feels like to me, eventually you'll start helping people with the spiritual gift that you have. But right now you're not ready. It's like you've got to do more learning and studying and figure out how to work with this gift and get very balanced within your own life and do your own healing work so that you can break out of the cycles that you've been stuck in. So if you look back at your whole life, and when, things are up and when things are down, you'll start to see that there's a cycle to it. Okay. And once you become aware of the cycles, then you can start breaking them. All right. And so when you break out of all the cycles, then you just flow. Everything starts to flow. That's when you see the magic and miracles all around you. You see the synchronicities. You always end up being at the right time, at the right place for everything good to start happening to you. Okay. And your gift will help guide you through all of this healing and up-leveling and working with your gift and understanding your gift. Okay. So start, I don't know if you currently have a spiritual practice, but I would really encourage you to get spiritual. Okay. I'm not saying get religious. I'm saying you figure out what your connection to the divine source is. What does it feel like for you? What fits best for you? What works for you? What resonates with you? Okay. And start working with that God energy. Okay. Because it will be the thing that gets you more knowledge, more balance. You'll get a better understanding of your gifts and your intuition so you can start healing and break the cycles and be in a much more magical state of being, where life is just kind of, for the most part, fairly easy and happy. It's kind of one of those things, if you only see negative and focus on negative, that's all you're ever going to see. But when you shift the perception and you only focus on the good, you're only going to see good. So the universe just reflects back to you that which is within you already. So that's why you want to instill that positive, and always looking for the positive, because then that's what will come to you. Okay. And that's where you need to be. That's where you're supposed to be. Okay. And so Source wants to help get you there, get you back on track, and get you back on your path. Okay. All right, Kalila, I hope that was helpful to you. If you have any questions, let me know. All right. Let's see. Up next, I've got Amanda, followed by Sabita, and then that's probably going to be it for me. All right. Let me get one more good clearing shuffle in. All right, let's see. Amanda, a love reading. Oh, I would love a reading. Not a love reading, but would love a reading. Gotcha. All right, Amanda, here we go. My goodness, there is a lot of illumination happening right now. A lot of light being shined onto situations and circumstances and paths and all right, Amanda. So the way is being illuminated that will lead you to your freedom and your happiness and your joy. Okay? So it's time to set yourself free. Be free. Be who you are. Be who you're meant to be. Okay? Shed anything that you feel like is holding you back. Whether that be concerns of judgment or being concerned about failing or concerned about, not living up to expectations, like whatever it is for you that you feel like is holding you back and keeping you stuck, let it go and free yourself. Okay? Because right now, the universe and the divine energy is trying to show you exactly what you need to do to free yourself. Okay? So you got to start listening and trusting yourself and trusting your intuition. All right? Because it's trying to guide you. It's trying to help set you free. Okay, but you got to be willing also to accept your own freedom and be okay with it and be comfortable with it, right? So part of that will require some healing. Okay, so there's healing energy here, and if you'll connect with source, all right, connect with that divine energy, it'll help bring in the healing. Okay, so when you make that connection with the divine, pull in all that healing energy that's available to you. Okay, and that's going to also help bring about this being free from whatever it is that is holding you back. All right, so if you're not sure how to do that, you can go to the website thewitchsource.com, and in the menu headers you'll see podcast, and if you click on podcast, you'll find one that says grounding, connecting, and centering. Okay, it's a little meditation, and it'll walk you through how to get grounded, how to connect to that source energy, and then how to get centered and pull that healing energy in. Okay? So check that out if you're not sure how to do that. All right, Amanda? That's on the website. Okay. Now, you also are going to be getting more information as well. So make sure you're paying attention. Okay, because the universe is going to be dropping things in your path, information in your path, that's going to help you. All right? It's going to help you because it's time to take action and make very big changes for yourself. And these types of changes, these alchemical changes, that's the change within yourself. Okay? And this is typically on a spiritual, mental, emotional level that you do this healing work and transformation work, and also energetically. Okay? Shifting things, changing the energies, finding new perspectives that will open you up to be able to receive more healing energy and prosperity and happiness and harmony, and abundance and all those good things. Okay. But right now it's like you're kind of still in this little box. All right. You've got yourself in this box of what you believe. Everything you believe is thrown in this box, and you shut the lid, and that's it. Nothing else gets in and nothing gets out. So that's where you got to set yourself free, get out of that box, and just open up. Open up so you're not so rigid in your thinking. Okay? So it's kind of like if you don't believe miracles can happen, they won't. Right? But if you leave the space, okay, and you hold the belief and you don't put everything in a box and it's just wide open and you believe that miracles and such are possible, they'll start showing up for you because you expect it. So it happens, right? So that goes back to, again, that universe reflecting back to you what you believe. So more information is going to be coming to you to help you open up and expand and get some new perspectives, okay? And part of this is going to be, yes, the healing, but the healing comes from making these changes, taking the action to make the changes. Okay. And as you go through this process and you use the information that's going to be coming to you, you'll create more balance and harmony in your life. Okay. Now, the final message here is do not be in fear. There's absolutely nothing to fear. Okay, so if you're worried about stuff, stop worrying, because that just, when you have worry and fear energy, then obviously, if the universe reflects back what's going on with you, it's going to give you more things to be in fear and to worry about, right? And that's all you're going to see if that's what your focus is. So drop any fear and worry. Okay, there's nothing to fear, there's nothing to worry about. All right, it's just a matter of opening up, setting yourself free, and making the changes using the information that's going to be coming to heal and make these changes. Then the harmony and the joy can come back in. They can show up for you. Okay? All right, Amanda. I hope that was helpful to you. I hope it made some kind of sense. Okay. All right, you guys. And my last one for today is going to be Sabita. Hey, Rose. Thanks for joining. All right, Sabita, this is your reading, and that's going to be it for me today. I've got to get to my appointment this afternoon. All right. All right, Sabita, here we go. All right. Oh, okay. I'll check it out. As soon as I get off of here, I'll read it. All right, Sabita. You've got a meddler in your life that you need to get away from. Okay, so this is showing me that there's actually a physical person that you are around or close to. This could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a relationship, but this person is just meddling in your life. Okay, they don't have your highest and best interests at heart. All right, they're just kind of around to see what they can get out of you. That, or they're like on this power trip where they make themselves feel better by keeping you under their thumb. Okay, so you've got to get away from them. And to me, this looks like physically leaving. Okay, so this might require a move, but you've got to get away from this person, Sabita. They're not good. Okay, they're not helpful. They're holding you back. All right, so it's time to move away, start a fresh new journey with a clean slate. All right, so you just kind of drop this person and all the baggage that goes with them, and you wipe your slate clean and you start over. Okay, and there's a gift that will come to you along with this. All right, you also be guided if you will ask the divine. Okay, ask the universe, divine source, God, goddess, whatever it is that resonates with you. If you'll ask them for help to get out of this situation and get away from this person, you will be guided and supported and shown a way. Okay, but you have to stay open and you have to believe it's possible. All right, so you've got to stay open so that you don't miss the signs. Okay, you don't miss the opportunities. Okay, but yeah, you've got to get away from this person. You're going to be guided, you're going to have support, but make sure you ask for it as well. Okay, and then you're going to be given a gift. All right, a part of this gift is going to be, one, removing yourself from this person. That within itself is going to be a huge gift, and you'll see it once you put the distance between you and this person. You'll see the gift that it actually is, because your energy is going to be a lot better because you're not having all your energy sucked out of you. Okay, so you'll start feeling better, and it's going to be a gift to you, but also you'll be given help and support along the way to make this possible. Okay, because it's time for you to start healing and get away from their darkness. All right, so you've got to really, very strongly, you've got to get away from this person. I'm sorry to keep harping on it, but they just keep saying like, get away, get away, get away. They're going to drag you down into their darkness. So it's time to get away. Okay. You're going to have to take that step to get away from them, but the doors will be open to you. Okay. A path will be made clear for you to be able to get away. All right. You're very spiritually protected. All right. And there's miracles that are being worked behind the scenes on your behalf. So when you just are willing to step away and you make the decision and you ask for the help, it's going to be like everything's just going to start popping to get you away from them, okay, and where you need to be. So the divine is very much so working on your behalf, even though you've maybe not asked for it yet, but it's going to be that much stronger when you show the divine that you're ready by you asking for the help, okay? Then they can take action. They're hovering, they're waiting, they're working. They're waiting for you to give them the flag to go. They're waiting for the universe, and the divine is waiting for you to give them the green light. All right. So you asking for the help is their green light to let everything start to fall into place. Okay. But you've got to keep your mind straight. All right. You're going to have to really pay attention to your mindset. Keep your mindset positive. Okay. And really get in control of your mind. Because if your mind just is running all over the place and you start spiraling, you're going to have all that chaos that's going to kick in. All right. Then you're going to go into this like fear place, and you don't need to do that. Okay. Step away from the chaos energy and don't let your mind run away with you. Okay. Don't let your mind start freaking you out and creating all these issues, because it doesn't need to be that way. All right. So anytime you start to think about this person or the situation, or you start to get in a place where you're starting to kind of panic or freak out, call on divine light, okay, and pull it in and just surround and wrap yourself up in this golden protective healing light, and it will help. All right, that's something that you can do. Instead of letting your mind run away, just say, no, I'm turning these thoughts off. I'm wrapping myself in this golden light ball of protection, and I'm good. Okay, because the light's going to be the thing that keeps the chaos at bay. So as long as you're continuously, just calling on the divine, wrapping yourself up in this bubble, the chaos can't get past the light. All right, so you're going to be okay. But you're very spiritually protected. All right, and Source knows that it's time to break away from this person. So I really hope that you can find the courage, okay, and the strength, and you can ask, again, the divine for help. Ask the divine for the courage and the strength to get away, all right? And ask the divine for help. Ask for signs. Ask for guidance. Ask for help to get away, okay? And you will be guided. You'll be supported. Just stay open to any and all possibilities, okay? Just like the last reading, like don't put yourself in a box where you don't believe a way out is possible. Because if you don't believe a way out is possible, it can't present itself because you're not letting it into your energy. So you have to stay in this place of miracles happen. The divine is real. The divine works on my behalf. And keep the space for those miracles and those opportunities to take place, and they will. So really get in with the, hey, Rajna, you've been on my mind. Been wondering what you've been up to. So yeah, you've got to get away from this person. It's very, very important, and you will be guided and supported. Okay, so just ask for the help. It will be given. Okay. All right, Sabita, I hope that was helpful to you, and I wish you so much good. Sending so much love and light your way to support you in getting away from this person. Okay. All right. All right, you guys. That's it for me today. I got to hit the road and get to my appointment. But thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget, if you had a reading and you enjoyed your reading, please leave us a positive Facebook review recommendation on the Facebook page, and also Google. That would really be helpful as well. We'd really appreciate that. And also don't forget to follow us on Facebook. Join the Facebook group because you can always get in there and ask questions and get support. And we're also on Instagram And if you would subscribe on YouTube, that would really help us out and we'd appreciate it as well. And all the links I think are in the post for this video. But we really appreciate all of that. And yeah, I hope everybody has a wonderful, magical weekend. Yeah, Rajna. Hey, Rajna, send me a message on the Facebook page and let me know how you're doing. Because you've been on my mind. Been wondering what you've been up to. You're so welcome, Sabita. You're so very welcome. You're very, very welcome. And good luck to you, okay? Sending you lots of light support energy, okay? Love and light your way. You can do it. I know you can. It's in the cards. You can. And you will. You too, my dear. You also have a blessed day. All right, you guys. I hope you all have a magical weekend. Rose, I'm going to check your message here in just a minute. I'm glad you made it on. All right, you guys. I will see you Monday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be back, and I hope you will join me. All right, you guys. Have a great one.